What's up guys, welcome to the garage. Today we've got a review for Banggood. There's a link in the description. This is the MM Models M77 and it's an M35 style 6x6 military truck, 1/16 scale, and it looks very similar to a WPL B16. When we get it out of the box we'll look at how similar it is and how it compares. MM Models, in my experience, they've not really brought the best quality stuff out. The WPLs have been improving massively. These, they're still a little bit behind with their non-proportional steering and just the quality of some of the stuff. You'll notice on the box there's also a 4x4 version which looks very similar to a B1. Spin the box round and we've got another one there. Again, that's the GAZ66, which is like the B24 WPL. Underneath you see they list their MN77, 66 and the 35 there. Very similar to the WPL models. Anyway, let's get out of the box and have a look at it up close. So in the box you've got your controller and non-proportional, really cheap. I don't like these controllers, they're really cheap and nasty. Same transmitter that came with the MN90 Land Rover. 6-volt battery, 6-volt NiCad. This is standard, or was standard, on all the other similar 1/16 scale. A lot of them have now upgraded to a 7.4 volt lithium ion. MM Models still behind. Charger, 4 extra leaf springs in there, and then this is the truck. Standard ready to run stuff. So you got your hard tyres. It looks like there's a 130 motor in there, and if it is a 130 motor in there, 130 motor is not enough to power them 6 wheels really. It's not enough really for a 4-wheel drive, let alone 6x6. Some of the other manufacturers are sticking 180s, not just in the 6x6, but you're getting 180s in the 4x4s now as well. Paint scheme, not my favourite. Some of you might like the camo look, but it's definitely not something that floats my boat. And then what I was interested in looking at was that rear suspension. So chassis setup, it basically looks like a WPL chassis under there. Can't see anything different at all apart from this added shock absorbers or springs to that rear suspension. Can't say makes much difference. In fact, this feels yeah, not impressed with that. I was hoping for good things with that, but first impressions, not good. Looking at these rear axles as well, the angle, look at the angle. I don't know if you can see the angle of that one. The angle, that's way too steep, that angle. It's a nice angle up to the gearbox, but that's sticking right up there. And then that rear axle is sticking right up as well. I don't know if you can see if I give you that shot there. Anyway, we won't judge until we take it out for a drive, but it's definitely got non-proportional steering. It's probably got proportional throttle, if I remember correctly from the D90. But MM Models, you need to up your game. We need proportional steering and that suspension. I just don't think that rear setup looks very good. Anyway, let's take it for a run. See how we go. So this is not going to take long for a summary on this truck. It's okay on the slightly rough surface. As soon as it comes to any kind of restriction or any small bump, it just struggles and you have to get a run up to get over it, which is not what you want out of the box. That 130 motor, like I mentioned earlier, is definitely not doing this truck any favours. If this was 6 months ago, I'd maybe being a bit more positive about this truck, but things have moved on in the last 6 months with some of these 1/16 scales, and there's so many better options out there. I'm going to leave a link to this one in the description. I'm also going to leave a couple of links to trucks that I recommend. MM Models really do need to up their game, like I've mentioned. 180 motor, better battery, better steering, and that rear suspension setup it looks okay, but it doesn't seem to function any better. WPL making big steps in the small scale affordable RC world, so definitely check the links out below for some of my recommended stuff, and look at the other videos I've got on this channel. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.